Golden Gate configuration. Software must be downloaded. I downloaded the software. We created a basics machine with basic settings. Here we have prod database installed and also ggsoft folder. Prod database is created and ggsoft folder is there. This contains the .tar file which has the actual this one. Bash profile contains the basic entry with prod as the database, and Oracle seed prod, and one alias entry for RL wrap usage. Okay, now okay, this is done. As IP address is 192.168.2.22 and host name is this. This is updated with 2, but we will check whether it is okay or no. We need to create clone, but before doing clone we will do the basic setups here. Okay, now it both should be archive log list, so it is enabled. If not enabled, these are the steps. Recycle bin must be off both sides, so it is on, so we do this off. We need to restart the database after doing this. This SCOT user must be unlocked. Select user name. So SCOT user is expired and locked. So to make it usable, so that we do some transactions for testing, we'll unlock it. Supplemental log data should be yes, but it is no, so we have to make it yes. Alter database, add supplemental log data. Under user sys we must do these things. These are some steps. We create a file user.sql. These are the steps. Basically these steps we will discuss. User.sql, I'm creating a file, putting everything here. What you are doing, we are creating a dedicated table space named ggs data, creating a user ggs owner with same as password, default table space ggs data. Now grant connect resource to ggs owner. Now certain grants we are giving which are useful. Select any dictionary, create any table, flashback any table, execute on this dbms flashback, execute on utl file. These are the built-in packages from Oracle. Create any table, insert any table, update any table, delete any table, drop any table. These are the most important things which we need for this particular user. We do this. This file is here. We log into SQL Plus. Make sure that user we didn't create it. GGS owner, order by date, that is 3. So only the Scott is the last user. We don't have any other user for this one. So now if you do this, it will create the table space and it will create the users and it will give the grants. So done. This part you can see GGS owner has been created today. Now this is done. Now create the directory for GGS after both sides. So first we are doing it one side, then we will create the, at appropriate time we will create the clone so that it will reflect everything the both sides. Now go to the GGS sorter location and untar the file. Untar command will be this is the file tar xvof f. This is the file, we are untarring it here. Done. These environment variables are already set. Library path, LD library path, this is already done. home, everything already set up, so no need to worry. Means if we say echo Oracle home, it should give a value, ld should give a value. This is enough. The certain scripts must be run at both sides. So what we do, we do it this side, then when we create a clone, it will reflect both sides. This is the files. Now here there are these command, these SQL files are there here, ls marker. So what we need is this markers setup.sql. So these are the these needs to be from here. We must start the SQL plus and run them. Here it will ask the username, GGS owner should be given, done, and some other DDL setup. Roles, role setup. Now the role has been created, we need to grant it to this DDL enable, done, DDL pin. So now we need to go basic setup. So here at this stage the PC1 is ready for everything. Okay, what we do here, we must initiate a clone process. So clone requires this should be shut down. Once shutdown is complete, we'll initiate the clone process, then we'll pause the video for some time. Once clone process is ready, we do the basic changes there like IP address and hostname. Then we will check for all those things which we have done here, like enabling a lot of things, supplemental log data, archive log, these are all things should be there that side also. When everything is there at that side, we can initiate from this step 6 to actually configure the golden gate. Now here clone, full clone, name should be m1 clone, so that we will understand this is clone of m1. It will take some time to finish. We'll pause the data. Clone has been completed. We'll start it and reconfigure it and make some changes and check everything whatever we have done out there. So the machine is ready. This is machine 1, which is ready to start configure GGSCI Golden Gate software command line interface. This is the clone we just created. We need to make some changes here, at least related to IP address and host name, which will come as it is from the primary side. Here this is run. We can use this is ready. Here we can start start up the database, where we log into root because we are going to change certain things in neat is the tool command which will start the network configuration utility. This backup part we can delete it. This it is not activated anyhow. We'll edit it with a proper IP address. Here we are using 3, there we are using 2. Okay, now here we can use IP address hostname 2, save it, activate it. Just check this one which is updated properly. Whenever we do any changes to the hosts file or the network configuration, we must say service network restart. Done. Now we can go back again. We log into Oracle user. Okay, now so this part is ready with the database. So we will check here. So it will start the database, but we will start putty sessions, which is much easier to work from here. This is for source, this is for M2. Okay, now we will do certain things which we set up. Most importantly, we can check this is the M2. Select table space name from v dollar dba table spaces ggs data already there. Select star from all underscore users order by 3. So ggs owner is there, means most of the things whatever we configured on the primary side, the source side, are there in the standby side. So we can blindly proceed to the step number 6, where we stop. Run bash profile before going to ggsa. We already run that. Now ggsa, insert ggs folder, we must do this. Okay. Okay, here we have everything. So same thing I hope came to this also. Yeah. Okay, now golden gate command line interface. The meaning of this, you will get gg command prompt on both. This has to be done on both sides, so we'll do this also. Now we need to create subdirectories for the first time. It is done. We need to log into the database from this gg prompt. Successfully logged in. Enable additional logging at the table level on both nodes, source and target. So add syntax is add tran data owner comma table name. Owner dot table name means I need one by one table we can allocate for one each table, but we do this because we need to do card schemas all tables. This is at the target side. This is at the source side. Now this is the command which will show us the what is the current position. Info all manager has been configured, but it is stopped. Even here also same situation. Now we will configure extract process at source and replicate process at target. Now manager is need to be configured with certain parameters like port number, user ID, password for our schema, and extract should go to this folder ggsoft dir dot and ex folder. It will take the extract process. So edit params mgr, this is the syntax to open a parameter file for mgr at this is at primary side, source side, in edit mode. Now these are the parameters need to be done as it is. Port is 7809, user this, password same, purge old extracts, and this is the folder where we need to create extracts and use checkpoints. This is the basic syntax. We saved it. Now again info all, still at the manager and stopped. Now we create extract, first extract process, extract ext1 is the name, translog begin now. Extract added. Now add ex trail files will be generated to this folder ld with for this particular extract which we created just now. Xtrail added, and now here we are going to add some more parameters for extract each process should have a parameter started and insert mode. Extract name is ext1. Now user ID, password, and RMT host where it should transfer the files directly, because we are not configuring data count. It should go to the other side where we are mentioning its IP address and its port. We don't know the port of that machine, but because we didn't configure the parameters there. While configuring manager process there, we use 7810 as the remote host. RMT host is remote host. Now this is RM trail. It should go to the trail of that side, this particular folder, remote machine trail file location. And here this is the required for DDLs. Previous, without this everything will work without, it will work for DML operations, but for DDL we need to add this line DDL include mapped, and this is for all tables of Scott. That's it. So we can save and exit. Now go to the target side. Target side will take this. Now target side what we'll do, because we stopped here only, we didn't configure manager also here. First we need to configure manager. DB login is done. Edit parameters mgr. Okay, it will open an empty file. As we discussed previously, we decided there that the port should be with 7810, so we should main it user ID, password, and this is the folder where it will create these things. This is the manager configuration of remote. Now this is certain parameters which are required. One is global parameter. Edit params dot global, we create this for source. GGS schema owner is this one, and we need to create a checkpoint table. Save it. Now we need to say add checkpoints table this one, so name successfully created checkpoint table ggs underscore owner dot ggs chkpt. Now we create a replicate process. Replicate its name rep1. Extract trail it should take from ld, which we got from other side, and this is the checkpoint table. So checkpoint table, it will check for checkpoint. Replicate added. Now its parameters. Replicate process should have its own parameters. Insert mode. Now these are the things should be added. Replication process name, handle collisions, assume targets, user ID and password, maps card.star and targets card.star, source table and target tables, mapping. This is done. Now both sides we need to do this, need to be carried out at source and start extract. At source side we'll go to M1, this is our source, info all. We have two processes, both are start. Now we'll start mgr, it will start the manager. Info all, manager is running. Now start ext1. Now both are running. Now at target side, this is m2, here info all, both are stopped. We can say start manager also, manager is running. Start replicate rep1, both are running. That's it, job done. Now connect to schema, insert data in source schema table and check whether it is coming here or not. With this our first part is over. We come to m1, here okay, these are the tables we have. Select star from dpt, insert into this is I just inserted. Nothing, so we need to commit it. It's something like max protection 50 test Hyderabad, 50 test Hyderabad. It's working fine with this minimum configuration.